What it do, collective? What it do, tribe? What it do, though, divine? Yeah, Pleadian and Aikiem. Back showing up once again, once again. How's everybody's day going today? Mine's going really great. I'm getting a lot of rest. I know that. Respectfully, you know what I mean? Feel that? What it do, Mr. Fajal? I just met a new buddy, man. Fajal. I think that's how you say. He's from Saudi Arabia. Mr. Lucky. Double 5507. Excuse me. Drink a little bit of water. Ooh. Life is so blissful, so blissful. Maybe I can help somebody out here today that's in need of a good conversation. A conversation from a space of unconditional love. I've got time to share some love. I always do. So right now, things going a little different in my life. So it made more space for me to come here on YouTube and go live. Excuse me. I have sinus problems, so that's what I was supposed to do, take a Claritin. But they really don't work. So yeah. It's so blissful to not worry about work right now. But I only have to worry about work, but things moving around. So I'm just allowing the divine to move around and set things up for my highest good. So I have to wait on it. But I'm resting because I was so tired from being on that truck. You can see that in my shorts, man. Um, when I went to Boston, whew, I came all the way from Virginia and I drove straight through and I was so tired. So like now I'm getting my rest. I'm able to come live and chop it up with the collective. Boom, how you doing out there? So check out my shorts. You'll see a lot of that. Boom. What it do though, collective? What it do though, tribe? What it do though, divine? Boom. I'll holler. I do a lot of that. But yeah, I'm gonna start going into holding. I'm gonna start doing workshops a lot more. I think I'm gonna be off the rest of this week and until next week. I think so. I think the next days coming up, I'm gonna be doing workshops, showing people how they can enter into a financial market in their local communities and grow with their local communities into the future and setting up something beautiful for communities the right way, the angelic way. So that's what I stand for. So um, I'm reaching out to people around the world. If you got a problem or need somebody to talk to, holler at me. Boom, holler at me. I can help you work through anything. I can speak to anybody on any level. I don't care who or what you is. Like I can, you know what I mean? Um, leave myself open to hear your story and help you with something you may need help with emotionally or mentally. You know what I mean? Physically, um, I'm not. Um, I don't know really much about medicines and going to the doctor and stuff like that. As you see, I need my dental work done, so I'm working on that. I've been trying to manifest that since it started going wild on me, but I'm working on it. So I just gotta wait on it and keep fighting through the pain because it's painful to eat. So, um, but life's so blissful. It's me and my rich mentality T-shirt. So, um, this come from another guy's name is Reno Speaks, and he speaks some good stuff. And yeah, so um, I'm here just showing up, doing what I'm supposed to do, divinely guided. So um, I don't have really much to talk about. I just guess I came here to um, connect with somebody here that may need some guidance on something in life right now. And I'm going to give you the truth and show you the reality. Um, I'm going to show you the way to look at it in reality so you can line yourself up if you feel like you're going off track a little bit. You know what I mean? And I can help, support you through this today. I have space for that. Everybody can use good conversation. I can. you know, it's like when you're living like this in a space of your peace, it's lonely. It's definitely lonely, but it's better for you because you can get a chance to really get to know yourself, your inner being, and they can help you move forward in life day by day. And being in connection with someone such as myself and such as someone me connected with someone here that needs help with the issue or problem they're trying to figure out and understand why you're going through certain things in your life. Um, I can help guide you through that. And if you need help with becoming a truck driver, I can help guide you through that. If you're into logistics, I can help guide you through that. So that's what I'm here for. Thanks for the like. I appreciate it. Thanks for the like. So I'm here for spiritual support, moral support. Well, I'm here to give spiritual support, moral support, with unconditional love. Like, period. That's what I do. You know, I like the YouTube thing because it really helps people. And then it's I think it's a little better for us because we don't have to meet each other face to face, and it's like you can see me, but I can't see you, and it's working. You know what I mean? Like and the divine, like the Most High, designed it this way, and I mean it was made this way. Maybe it was made to work against us, but who knows? But we can use the bad things and alchemize them and turn them around to good things to use for our greater good as a human being. And that's what we have to understand, understand, and overstand this um, process of things that we go through of processing things every day because you have so many projections coming at you from this way, that way, and so many people expecting this, expecting that, and then it don't give you room to slow down and feel yourself, feel your own vibe. You know what I mean? And so you got to keep playing the game like everybody else, but you only can see them, and they can't see themselves, but they only can really see themselves. But nah, they see you. You know what I mean? It's like, and then you looking at them like, God, like, what is this person like? What is their problem? God, like, stand your ground. You know who you are. You know, you know what I mean. You definitely in tune with yourself. So that's what we have to do. Be proud of ourselves, give ourselves a pat on the back. We don't need a pat on the back. You're doing a good job. No, I'm only doing my job what I'm supposed to do. Because I know I got to work and pay bills. I got to, you know what I mean, feed myself. I got to clothe myself. And I have to do it in a peaceful place. So I don't want to be, me, now speaking for me, as well as, everybody else maybe here listening, you don't want to live up to everyone else's expectations and live up to their standards. And then it's not comfortable for you and your peace. And then have you spin around in cycles after cycle after cycle of just the same thing. And then it's like nothing's changing. And then you're like, man, what the heck? Why is nothing changing? And because you have to see these people, you have to see them. And um, stand your ground, no matter what. They may want to call you crazy or that person's slow. They don't know anything, but no, you smart as hell because you don't want to play their games. You see them, and they know that you can see them. They still gonna want to play them games. So just stay away from around them. We still need to be around them, no matter what. But you know what I mean. Put up these boundary lines. Hey, how you doing, Haneka Padilla? How you doing? How you doing? Thanks for checking out my channel. I appreciate you. What it do though, collective? Yeah, I'm just here. to share thought and unconditional love with people here on that's coming in on YouTube, because maybe somebody out here may need somebody that kind of get it how they get it, and and understand how they understand, and can give somebody a conversation that makes sense instead of a conversation that's had this, but only it's this only everybody else is speaking, saying the same words, saying the same things. We tired of that. Like we gotta, like you program. So we don't want to be a part of the program. We don't have to. We could be ourselves. So there's a lot more people like me. We are linking up together in oneness for in truth and in righteousness. We don't have to go and do religious practice and follow those things just to see ourselves and see how God moves within us and throughout our daily journey. So um, that's what my channel really all about, and helping growing communities. So I just come here and sit here, and I'm off for a while, and I'm gonna be off the rest of this week. So um, I'm gonna be holding workshops and showing people how they can make money, like right in their communities. And I've been blessed with this gift from the Most High. It's my gift from God, the Most High, right here in my physical. So, and if you watch some of my other videos, I speak about this all the time, because I show gratitude to that. I'm grateful that, like, man, God, you picked me, like little old me, like what, man, for real? Oh wow, thank you. But hell, it was hard work. It was hard getting here to this point. It really was. So you can check out my first video from like over a year ago until now, and you can see my growth, how I grew in this spiritual journey and being tapped in with Source, and stepping into the unknown and being tapped into the unknown. It's quite a journey. You got to be brave to take it. I can't say that, because things gonna be different in your life. It's gonna be hard as hell, But I only walked through the fire, and God was right there with me the whole time, and I was just being myself. I didn't read any books. Nobody taught me these things I speak, but the Most High. It's just I already knew this in my life growing up into adulthood. So I really been working on myself since I was born. I can't say that. I'm 49 years old now. So I just see things different than a lot of people. And it's not to brag on, it's not to beat on my chest and, I'm the son of the Most High and all that stuff. Nah, you got even a harder job to do in life. It's only going to get harder moving forward, because people, they gonna want to say, um, how this guy knows what he's talking about. They're gonna want to try to, discredit what I'm saying. I don't care. You think what you want to think. Say what you want to say. That's not gonna stop me from being me. And I'm just gonna keep moving forward and helping grow communities, so we can make the planet a great planet again. This Gaia, man, it's a beautiful planet. She's strong, and she hosts everything here. So we have to show grace and gratitude just to the planet for being the planet. So it's not only just we should just focus on our humanity, on human beings, and just try and how do they say it? Love thy neighbor. Hell, your neighbor don't want to love you back, and you looking at that like you just pivot and move away from around those type of people. You don't have to go back over there, forgive and forget. What does that mean? I'm gonna forgive and forget. No, I'm just not gonna go back there no more because you burnt that bridge down. So to forgive and forget, that's not even in my vocabulary of my word selection that I like to use in my intellectual understand, understanding, understanding, and overstanding. I understand, understand, overstand. That bridge burned down. So I'm not going back over there. How can I cross a burnt down bridge? That's the way I look at it. That's the way I live my life. Some people I can, you know, I kind of keep around, at a distance because I have to um, have connections with people because it's only going to help me. Even if somebody did me wrong, eventually maybe they can work out for something good if they hadn't burned any bridges with me. But if they burn any bridges, how can you cross a burnt down bridge? You can't. So I don't worry about um, forgiving and forgetting. That's not even in my vocabulary word selection that I like to use in my intellectual understanding, understanding, and overstanding. So I just keep moving forward, and I pause and I wait. Like now, I'm receiving guidance. Like, hey, just sit and wait. Like the divine have something else coming, and it's not like it's words you're gonna hear and stuff like that. It's a lot of different things that you have to pay attention to. More than and to be real with you, it's reality as you're moving through your daily journey. You know what I mean? Every day, like you got to pay attention to everything, especially when you're a divine masculine being. Like, yeah, you're gonna have to pay attention to a lot, man, a lot, because you only been through a lot to get here. So it's hard. And I don't fault, the Most High God, and I say, "Oh man, God, why this, why that?" I let him know, man, he pissing me off. This, like the devil, the dark stuff, man. Like, I don't call him out on his promises, what he promised me. Man, I thought you said this was gonna happen, and things like that. I don't do that. I don't make it his fault. But I get frustrated. I'm like, Pops. That's what I say. That's who I call God. I call him Pops. Man, I'm tired of them fucking with me. I say it just like that. And believe me, you know, things start really happening because I be being real, like, because stuff really be trying to block, my progression in life. And I know it. And, like, I'm not going to see it wrong. Like, nah, I've been going through this all my life and I've been trying to fix this. And people speak about manifestation. Man, this is how you manifest. Man, what you connected to manifest so fast. I'm trying to manifest my damn dinner. Hell, I ain't manifest that yet. I'm doing a good job manifesting other things, but I'm only getting back things that I already that I lost. You know what I mean? I'm only getting back things that I've lost in my life, but now I'm getting it. You know, now when I'm going on this part of my journey in life, I'm really using my spiritual gifts more. And my spiritual connections, my divine connection, and I'm really tapping into my divine essence and my inner being and my outer being. So that way my inner can reflect my outer. And it's not easy to do that because you got so much stuff moving around out there that's you know what I mean, that that's not right. And you like, man, but you gotta tread that way a little bit. And if you take a harsh lesson and if somebody messes you over something, you just learn something. You know what I mean? And you're gonna like I'll continue to go through that the rest of my life as a mundane human being on the planet. So, excuse me, I just stay the course. Just stay the course. So a lot of these things like this is a part of my life, and I reflect on things like that daily. Flavia, Daniel, how you doing? How you doing? Thank you for coming through, checking out my channel. I appreciate you. Thank y'all for the likes. Thank y'all for all that y'all do. You know what I mean? We out here doing our best in life. A lot of other people come out here, they want to play. It's okay to, laugh and talk and crack jokes and stuff like that because it helps relieve stress. And we all understand that, understand that, and overstand that. So we have to enjoy ourselves. But you could be by yourself and laugh and talk to yourself. I do it all the time. I'm basically doing it now while I'm sitting here talking on live here. And I do this to myself because I like being in solitude because it helps. With my spiritual growth and my physical growth. So I'm working kind of what people would want to say. I'm working a little bit to them backwards or weird or different because I'm working with my spiritual self first, and then I'm allowing my physical self to move how my spiritual self wants me to move. Like my higher self is aligning with my, my um, lower self. If people don't understand that, and that's all. And I have to keep moving. Things change daily, constantly. For me, and if you're here on this channel, you resonate with this, you know what I'm talking about. So, um, I just show up here and speak about my workshops coming up. And if you pay attention to my videos, my other videos, the content that's on this channel, you'll see where I went from through a lot of different things. And I was, you know, working through a lot of different things in my life. And you can see that on my old videos. Then you can see me looks like I'm enjoying myself driving a truck, but shoot, it's hard work driving a truck, man. That's not easy. You work long hours, you're gonna work 14, 16, 18 hours a day, every day. You know what I mean? Then you gotta read so many people's mind. Like, oh man, like driving a truck, you gotta read so many people's minds, man. It's hard, it's tough. Like, you get like, mentally tired. So Um, but we got to do what we got to do. And trucking is something I love doing, so I kind of don't mind it. But since once you get the experience, you know, you start getting to certain levels. Like now, like with me, with the experience I have, so anywhere I go and work is going to be in high demanding of experienced drivers. So you're going to really work harder. So when you start off like getting out of trucking school, and then you go with the company, and then you want to get the experience. But little did I know, like the more experience you get, the harder you're gonna work. Like literally. Oh, it's some of my drip, some of my bliss from my divine angelic beings, like leave down stuff like breadcrumbs. So yeah, I really work hard. I really do. I don't mind it. Yeah, it's cold up here, and I have some what is called Carmex. Yeah, Carmex. I have to put on my lips because yesterday I was out in the cold. Yesterday doing some work. Was it yesterday? Today Tuesday. I can't remember. um, and my lips got a little chappy, and being up here in the snow, right outside my office window, you need that kind of stuff. Oh, I'm learning how to do the YouTube thing. I'm not a content creator. Like I don't come here to try to look pretty, tell you all these beautiful stories and all this fixed state. What do you? I don't know how to use that word. All these fantasies. I can only show you truth, and that's it. So this is my fourth live, and mm, I can't even really remember that back there because I'm so tapped into something like coming here, speaking about who I am, what my channel is about, and things like that. So, and here to help somebody with a problem that needs help. I can feel it. So I'm just sitting here, or maybe I'm sitting here just talking. And maybe that person that needs somebody to talk to right now um, can find me while I'm here on live. I'm a great listener, but I'm a great talker also. I think I run into a lot of problems with talking a lot around people, but I'm a high vibrational energy. I'm big energy. Like I speak from a high vibrational aspect, and I'm definitely a great leader. You probably can't tell it doesn't sound like it because I don't sound like everybody that makes content because I'm not a content creator. I don't follow trends. I follow the truth and the light. You know what I mean? Of God. Just be my damn self. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have to be trying to do all this, do all that. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna work out. Like my little bonus self, my shoulder broke. I need to get this fixed because of what I've been going through. You know, I broke my shoulder, so I can't even do a push up. I want to do a push up, but I'm just putting my life back together, and I'm here to share information with somebody that's supposed to be coming here to need somebody to talk to today. Because somebody here going through something, I can feel it, and need somebody to talk to. I don't care what sector of the world you in. Like you don't even have to speak English that great. Like I can slow down and get it because it's spiritual. You know, like this channel is not about uh, trendy stuff. You know, I don't talk about politics. I don't talk about celebrities. I don't talk about rappers, athletes. I mean, yeah, I talk about Kyrie Irving now. That's my fam right there. Kyrie Irving, man. I'm telling you, when I first woke up in this journey and things was happening to me going on with what I'm going through, Kyrie Irving was the first person I seen when he was getting in trouble with um, what he was speaking about with his uncle and stuff like that. He was the first person I just when that happened, and I was like, man, I thought I was the only person going through what I was going through, and hey, boom, here go the basketball celebrity can speak and talk about the same things that I'm going through. I was like, wow, Gus, what up, Gus? Boom, how you doing, Gus? Thanks for coming through, checking out my channel. False Jago Fascinite. That sound like Russian, I guess. I'm not sure. But yeah, Kyrie Irving was the first person. And I was like, I thought I was going crazy. You know what I mean? I mean, but I knew I wasn't. But I mean, just to say it in that way, so people can understand, like I thought I was going crazy, like, but I was only seeing this stuff and experiencing. Like I couldn't unsee it or unexperience it. Heck no. Like because it was reality. Like how I'm gonna unsee like it's snow right here. How the hell am I gonna see that was outside this office window right here? How can I unsee that? I can't unsee that. So people they want to call you crazy when you go through something like this, an awakening, and then next thing you know you have divine just communicating with you all kind of ways. It's everywhere. It's like whoa, and it's moving fast. Then you got the dark forces, the devil, like all that stuff, like going everywhere, and then it's trying to line and sound like it's with the divine and everything, and then you got to discern that, and ooh, boy, man, here I sit. I'm 49. I'm telling you, it wasn't easy. Still not easy. and I know like what's up, what's on the board, what's ahead. Like, and a lot of people, they don't know things that I know, and they get jealous about that. And then some of them I don't even know them, but they know me spiritually, and I'm like, how that happen? How does that work? You know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm going through that phase. Like, well, I've been going through that phase, and it's not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop. So I'm different. Thank you for the like. Thanks for the like. I appreciate it. I'm different. I don't mind being damn different. Fuck all that. Yeah, I'm different. I'm a warrior angel. Angelic being. No lie. You know what I mean? Respectably. Like, I just don't want to say it like that, just being real. You know what I mean? That's where I come from. You can hear it. Like, I come from, you know what I mean? Like, the hood, like, kind of, sort of, you know what they want to say. I do. And then, like, I've been speaking this way all my life. I can't change it and start speaking big words because I don't know big words very well. But I know how to, put an inner standing, outer standing, overstanding together and communicate this to other people, what I'm speaking about now. And I just do it to my best ability without judgment of my damn self. You know what I'm saying? And I just do that. And it works for me. I can't cry because, you know what I mean? I don't sound good like all other the content creators. They can keep that title. Oh, they want to be a content creator. Like, okay, you do that. You're going to do this content creating for the next 20 years. You know what I mean? You're going to do this for 20 more years. And then where you going to be at? Something else going to take over and come out and be more technology advanced than YouTube. You better believe that. There's gonna be another platform to come out. It's gonna be better than YouTube. Then YouTube gonna start dying down. You know how the game go. I see some people that was on Facebook. They started to jump to YouTube now, and and I don't have social media. I don't follow that kind of stuff. So like I was saying, I don't follow like I don't come here to talk about athletes, politicians, celebrities, movie stars, rappers, singers, whatever, all that stuff. I'm not into that. Like that's too much work to sit there and pay attention to that. And I gotta watch stuff all the time. Then the whole thing is an act anyway. You following the act around and have something to talk about. It's a whole game. You just don't get it. Now you have people following your content because the masses they like um, confusion. They like struggle. They like competition. They like arguments. They like fussing and fighting and killing and all these other type of things. You know what I mean? That's people talking about other people. And the worse you could talk, the more you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Like the more people gonna follow you on your platforms. I see one guy. He got his teeth missing in the front right here, and he has his partials, and he just clicking like this back and forth. And man, he be having like 500, 1,000 people watching. He get like 500 likes, and I'm like, really, man. So how can I go and just preach the gospel to these people, and they're not gonna listen? The people that's watching it, because that's what they want to look at. They want to see that kind of stuff, man. They like funny stuff, like seeing people make, like what they think they get embarrassing themselves. But they can keep that. I'm sorry, I keep licking my lips. It's a little sore. Yeah, so I'm just different. And this channel right here, you know what I mean, is um, from me and the divine. So and I work with the divine, and I'm gonna start saying like me and the divine. When I say that, that's the Most High, the Mother and the Father, the Creator. You know what I mean, and archangels and other beings and stuff like that. That work for the highest light of the greatest for the greater good of all creation. You know what I mean? Just not just the creation of the planet because this universe is big. We just in one galaxy, so it's other galaxies, and it's a lot of planets just in this one galaxy. So we just need to tap into our divinity, and then you will find out, like, boom, you tap into what you thought it was telling you, the UFOs, the little grays and stuff they be showing you, the little ET looking people. All creation don't look like that to come in the universe. It look like me. Right now on the planet, there's a lot of me on the planet. That's not even from this planet. We was born like the regular mundane human being, but we not. Me, I come from the angelic kingdom, from heaven, a whole another star system, no other being. Really, they don't know where that star system is. Not to be bragging or nothing like that, but they be watching, and I have to let them know that I know who I am. Yeah, because there's a process going on here, and people they want to pray to God and things like that, and like he already heard you. You know what I mean? You can just keep working on yourself. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna get in your own way. That's why they say don't get in your own way. Because if you get in your own way, you're gonna block your divinity, your divine essence. You're gonna block that. No matter how you get there. Excuse me. I don't care what religion or what practice you take in. You can take in the devil shit too. You'll get tired of that real quick if you want to. You get tired of them games they play over there on that side. Excuse me. You really will get tired of those games. And then you want to come to truth, then you run into people like me in the collective, in my tribe. Divine angelic beings here in the physical. And we out here heavy, deep. We in a lot of places right now around the world to help with this process of bringing the kingdom of heaven upon the earth. That's only ushering in the universal laws that are coming to the planet. Because other things broke the universal law. And so we come here to speak and let the masses know this stuff with protection, heavy angelic protection, the protection of the Most High. And like he don't battle, he don't do none of that stuff, man. Not what he told us. Oh yeah, God gonna destroy this and do that. He don't do battle. His battle is totally different than what we was taught. Now, if you go to the mother God, like the mother creator, my mother, whoa, man, she protect my father. Like, why he don't need to be, you know what I mean, doing all that kind of stuff. We don't want him to do that. That's my pops. He don't need to be, I do that for him. I take care, I protect that throne. You know what I mean? So he says throne come to this sector of the universe. That's what it is. So this sector of the universe is becoming part of the kingdom. That's why it's kingdom expansion. That's why we're here. I didn't know it. I worked on it to get here. So I'm on assignment. Nobody can try to convince me different. Yeah, right. Try that one. That's not a threat or anything, but it's just now that's funny. Yeah, my pops like, I have to at least come live every day to keep I don't know the algorithm things up, and I don't know how that works. I don't have time to focus on that. I just keep showing up. It. I let the divine work. I let you know what I mean. Let it work out. You know what I mean. The way it needs to be worked out. Let it play out the way it needs to play out. That's why I'm here until I get in position and we start linking up. That's what it's all about. Linking up with people around the world and helping grow their communities, their local communities. And you know what I mean? Like they can't stop this. They can't. Nobody can. It's not about invading nobody's free will, not about threatening nobody and forcing nobody to do anything. Us from the angelic realms, we don't do that. Like not with the regular people. They don't know. You don't know. You know what I mean? So it's not your fault. So it's not about sinning and what you're doing wrong, whatever. You just learn a lesson and you're just growing out of that. So we all respect that. Excuse me. Like the Most High not here. Like he here. Like I'm telling you, he here. Like living like a regular, mundane human being like us in the world. He got a name and all, first and last name. He here. The mother too. I'm talking about in the physical. I'm talking about as a human being. So I just sit here and I just wait. Somebody come here and start up a nice conversation. Right now, my focus really is on my workshops. But I mean, the way I'm gonna do them is make the video and then upload it on here. So I got to go through that process. I got to see how everything's gonna go because it's important. Because if we don't pay attention to our communities and work the way I'm gonna be showing people, like how we ever gonna take anything back from them? We're gonna keep going out voting. Like here in America, we're gonna keep going out voting for politicians that's not even doing nothing. They just playing games with everybody. Like, why would we want to keep doing that? We know it's not working for us. Well, what works? We got to talk to each other, communicate with each other, man, to make something work in our communities. Not just keep thinking a politician gonna do it, and then you down with the masses of people that's waiting for this vote to come out and all this stuff. And then they turn, they tell you everything. They tell you lies the whole time. But they don't. Some of them don't mean to lie to you. Like, but there's so many things that set up where they can only do so much. So the game already rigged anyway. You can't see it. Open your eyes, man. Let me help lift that veil for you. Open your eyes. That's all you gotta do. Stay conscious. You know what I mean? Stop scrolling so much. You know, on stuff that's, you know what I mean, really low vibrational. It'll help you out. And start finding some people like me. You probably don't get it because you've been scrolling and running into all kind of wild stuff. And then when you run to somebody speaking some real stuff, it's slow. It's slowed down, laid back. That's how the Most High move. Laid back, slow, cool, easy going. You know what I mean? He don't want you to rush. Wants you to take your time and you know what I mean, feel yourself, your vibration, you know what I mean, and things like that. You know, he really wants you to focus on taking care of your health and your mental stability, along with your spiritual um, well-being, and stand in your truth and in righteousness. That's all you got to do, because all we can do is be us, right? That's all we could do. So, man, my lips hurting. Yeah, so man, this time goes by fast when you sitting here on live. It's been 45 minutes already, and it feels like it's only been 15 minutes. See how much I just now can see how much of my time and of my life that I just give away to make content. Like I gotta pay attention to that. That's just like working. Like you only have so much time to live here on the planet, and if I keep giving away 7, 8 hours a day to this, that's my whole day. Then now I'm laying down the rest of the day thinking about what kind of content I'm gonna do and trying to work and do all of that. Then I'm gonna come over here and be fake because I know I'm tired and I'm stressed out, I'm confused, and I'm instead of trying to talk the same thing, now I gotta keep it going because I'm gonna blow up and be famous off of this content. Hell no, I don't think like that. I let the content creators think like that. I'm really hungry. I gotta cook tonight, but I don't mind it. Yes, sir. So yeah, um, hmm, I think I just showed up for somebody. I know that. See, just waiting for them to come in and communicate. Like, 'cause I really have nothing to talk about at this point. I really want to eat, get me something to eat, and just keep resting up. And tomorrow, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go into working on my workshops. I think tonight I kind of be up a little bit late tonight, trying to pull some things together so I can start making my creating my workshops. And then while I'm creating them, like I have the rest of this week, I may not go back to work until next week. More than likely, it'll be next week sometime. So that gives me a lot of time um, to work on my workshops and um, upload my workshops on here so people can excuse me so people can use them to help themselves, or you can network with me. So I'm gonna be doing that. So I need to get to work on that part and try and set it up so that way it's easily understandable as possible for people. Excuse me, where you can see it, and then I can just work on one subject at a time instead of just like on my first one. I just gave you a lot. I gave you a lot about me, who I am, stuff like that. I want to just be able to lift that veil a little bit for you, so you can see that you can help yourself. We don't have to worry about working jobs and settling for a 401k. Man, all they doing is just taking the money that you're paying in and investing it. Then they say they pay you back a dollar for a dollar. Well, hell, they owe you more than that to be real with you, because all they doing is just reinvesting your money. That's all they doing. They want you to work 30 years on a dollar for a dollar. And if you take money out of it, then they penalize you for it. Then you got to pay a certain amount back. Then now they got to come out of your check every week. All these little rules, like really, Like, how can we allow ourselves to fall for the trap? I mean, it worked for some people, but a lot of us, man, really, we can do the same thing, man. I'm gonna show you how you can do the same thing in your communities. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, what I'm gonna be showing corporate companies are gonna be in trouble. They're not gonna be happy with what I'm gonna share, and I'm gonna keep going. And like, there's nothing can stop it, and they can't stop it. So it's gonna be so blissful, these workshops. But you just have to allow yourself to be open up to receive. That's all. Yeah, I'm a bit hungry. I had a little leftover Dominoes from last night. I ordered Dominoes. I didn't want to spend the $25 ordering that. I'm like, no. I mean, I like Dominoes, actually, to be real with you. I really like Dominoes, especially since they changed their sauce and the sausages that they have. Yeah, I eat pork and I eat your right arm if you let me. You know what I mean? But I like to eat more vegetarian foods than anything. So I'm a big time rice eater. I love rice, and yeah, I love cake. You know, especially the strawberry shortcake. Oh man! Right now, I don't have transportation to get nowhere. I don't know my way around this city. You know what I mean? So I can't wait till my car arrives, and then I can go and get my strawberry shortcake cupcakes from this one grocery store. Oh my goodness, man! Ooh, I probably, man, I could buy about like the dozen. I probably eat the whole dozen in like an hour. That's how good they are. I won't get tired of them. Talking about it now has my mouth watering. Yeah, I'm starting to see how this live thing works. Um, it it allows you to, for a lot of people to see you. Like, it just predicts what you're gonna be able to do and all of that stuff. However it works. But I know my pops did tell me. He said, you know, this is a business. I'm like, yeah. And I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, you're right. But I don't use it as a business. I can set it up where I can use it as a business. I can do content right now and you know what I mean, and have people follow me and doing a lot of things. I could have been grew this channel up to, you know what I mean, content creator status and making, you know, money off of it or whatever, but I don't want to do that. I know a lot of different ways I can really make this, you know what I mean, make myself really um, a known content creator on YouTube. I have the tools to do it, but I don't do it that way. I just come on here and just be real. That's why you don't see any info on me, like my emails, and I don't say anything in it. Like, I haven't got there yet. That's not what this channel is all about. Like, I don't focus on that. That's why I have to wait on divine guidance to guide me. I got 3 likes. I appreciate the likes. I'm probably gonna be here like another hour, waiting for. There's a certain person I'm feeling like should be here coming in. I'm waiting on them. They need a little help with something. Let's see if they're gonna get here. You know, I'm just waiting on that certain person to come in and get the support that they need from somebody that they looking for. So I have another hour to sit here. After that, I'm gonna eat a bowl of cereal and make my dinner for today and tomorrow. I don't have anything to snack on. I need to go to the grocery store. But my car hadn't got here yet. That's frustrating. But it is what it is. This lady next door, if you watched my video yesterday, she was putting salt down on the hill because, you know, of the snow on the ground. And they live on a hill that's pretty steep. And she had the bucket out and was leaned over and put down some. She had dragged the bucket and scooped back. I was like, man, I really want to go help her out. But she did it. And then you'll see on the video, she's spinning up the hill. And one collective in the comment was like, oh, she made it up the hill. Yes, she did that. She sure made it. I give her that. And I don't even mess with her. That woman don't need no help. That's Superwoman. You know what I'm saying? That's Superwoman. What I need to help Superwoman for? She got it. I'm still learning the YouTube stuff. Yeah, let's see. I think I have to sit here for a while. I do need something too much on. Wow. When I shaved, for some reason, these shaved razors, they don't turn like I want them to. Like, but I like to shave with the razor because I get a close shave, and then I have 5 o'clock shadow in no time. Then I have grays all on here, and it's really prickly. Excuse me. So I have to shave like every morning, really, and I can't use clippers because they don't give me a close enough shave. And I'm hungry. That's gonna hear me crunching and munching. Mm. Mm. Oh. And the kids out there snow sledding. Let's see. Got this camera don't pick up the light unless I stand over here or something. I think I seen that earlier or something. That's a lot of snow out there. They ain't went nowhere. Snow hadn't even melted yet. Boom. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Do it, baby. Nice to play a little ball. Be out there. Yes, sir. I thought I was gonna be an NBA player. I think I could have went to college. I think I could have made a team. I know I could have played overseas for sure. Cheerios. I bought the other kind that's not sweetened. And I got the other kind that's sweetened. Man, it's cold in here. Ooh. I'm trying to find that balance on my heat. Because when I go down and turn the vent on the furnace thing, it puts too much heat up in the bedroom. And then I wake up with a stuffy nose. And if it's so hot, I'm like, I just want to turn on the air conditioning right away. It's really uncomfortable. And I'm trying to find that sweet spot. But boy, it's not there. Y'all drink almond milk. The other milk, I can't drink regular milk. I can do like 1% fat milk, whatever. Excuse me for a minute. Gotta take care of something. Hang on. Yes, sir. Boom. I'm back. Yeah, I eat a bowl of cereal really quick. That's what I'm gonna cook, that chicken, tonight. I wanted to fry the chicken, but I had some flour, but I don't know what I did with it. I think I made a mistake and left it in the bag. And when I threw the bag away, the flour was in the bag. Man, boom. I don't understand. Like sometimes you can say 0 people, but people actually be watching. I'm not sure how that works, but it don't matter to me. But it's supposed to be a certain person today that's supposed to that needs help with something. They may have came and left, or they'll be here. They probably didn't get the sign. They probably got a little nervous when clarity came and some confirmation came, and sometimes you run into that even through YouTube, running into people, and it'll make you panic. You'll get scared, like, oh, you don't know how to handle it when the divine working with you, and then you being gathered away, and then when you run into the way they gather you, now you get nervous. And then you won't, what I mean, step through that portal. I should say that's what they call it. I just use the portal as a way of referencing it in a way that this person can understand, understand, overstand. Like, there's nothing to be afraid of talking to me, communicating with me. Like, you seeing what you seeing it right. Don't be worried. I don't have no tricks up my sleeve, see? I used to see an armpit up my sleeve. Boom. I don't have no tricks. Hmm. Hmm. got a whole bag of potatoes. That's what I'm gonna do. I think make mashed potatoes. Looks like I had one here trying to go bad. Yeah, I need to start cooking this. I'm thinking I should cook them with onions. I think I will. Big dog. So, until then, I guess I'll start cooking. Oh. After I eat my cereal. Domino's. These medium pieces. I get the thin crust. I eat like almost a box and a half. I ate the whole box like that. I was so hungry yesterday when I got off of live over at Domino's. Put this back. Got kern. Alrighty then. Wash my potatoes off. I'm gonna make me some fried chicken with no flour, mashed potatoes and corn. I like to make my mashed potatoes with the skin on it, so I like it that way. So I got my potatoes in the water. Crank that up. Put a little salt in the water. Ooh, almost too much salt. Now I take my chicken, I rinse my chicken, then I'll season everything. Still a little frozen because I took it out late today. I'm still trying to learn how to adjust living here in Massachusetts. So I can be a big kid, ain't nothing wrong with it. Now I finished throwing out my chicken so I can season it. You're further. So I have some steak, stew beef I'm going to be cooking for the next few days. So I'm going to put that in the refrigerator. Then that'll be all my groceries. I need to go grocery shopping again, so. Well, I guess we're going to have to stay in the sink because I don't have a trash can just yet. I still got to get a trash can. But like I said, I don't have a car. Yeah, I have a car, but I'm having a problem getting shipped up here to Massachusetts. So, it'll be here soon. You have crackberries. videos where they say you can, oh, this is how you get to subscribers and turn this off and on and all this and that stuff. And I'm like, I don't have to do that. If it's meant for you to be here and you rolling with me, you rocking with me, it's meant for you to be here. Simple as that. I don't have to teach to get nobody to come and listen to my channel. That's not the way divine works. That's not the way angelic beings work. You know what I mean? It don't work like that. You let it do what it do. Chicken right here. All right. Yeah, I'm going to the trash in the morning because I got to get prepared to go outside. I'm a country boy, a southern boy. I'm a southern boy up here in this cold weather. Well, cold too. Man, my pops came through today. I ain't gonna lie, made it public. He's like, yeah, man, yeah, truck drivers work really hard because without truck drivers, we wouldn't get nothing, man. He said so much good stuff. I was like, man, look at the Most High. Man, he's so loving, man. I love that. I love him to death, man. Like, for real. Like, he's a real sweetheart. Like, if you meet him in the physical, he really, really is sensitive, man. Like, not in a bad way. Like, he just love everything. Like, everything beautiful, great, even if it's dark. You know what I mean? Because let's say, you know, I was a sinner or whatever. Like, he didn't judge me, man, at all. Like, I was created for a time like this, you know? So, I just keep, you know, thinking about him, like a lot of times I always do, but like now with him being in the physical, and I have, you know, like I was saying earlier, I have doubts, like, well, maybe not, and then next thing you know, it'll come another way, like, yeah, I know who that is, and then the doubts creep in again, but that's only me being a human being, like, I'm going to do that, because I'm like, you know, like, what is this in my, you know, not like, what is this in my energy, but like, what if I'm looking at the thing, the wrong thing? What if it might be the devil that's trying to pretend like act like he God? But it's been over a year now, and he never changed. One thing about dark shit, like the devil stuff, man, they only can hide themselves for so long. Then they're gonna start breaking down and start getting ugly and nasty. And then that's how you could tell. When people switch up and change, and you know, if you think it's something coming through this divine, and it starts switching up and changing. And it can't stand, and it means it can't stay in your energy. Then you know what it is. That's the way, you know what I mean? Like, I looked at it and it worked for me. And it makes sense, because people do that to you. Like, you find people out there they call narcissists. You know what I mean? Like, yo, they you know, they get like that. Got my corn in here. Potatoes about to start boiling. Boom! Holla at me. My kid side starting to kick in right now. That's just my pops. That's how he act. You know what I mean? Like, he's so happy, loving, and the boy, I seen one day that I can tell you, he was exercising, right? And he was at this nice park, beautiful park. Excuse me. And this little kid started crying. And my pops walked over, he was like, what's wrong? He looked so concerned. He said, why are you crying? Like, why you crying? Like, he was so concerned. Like, I was like, man, the Most High Creator, like, man, he's so loving. You know, like, he was really concerned about his little kid crying. You know, that was nice. That was something special, man. To experience that in the physical, like, man, telling you, he be on YouTube, for real. Like, you might think I'm just talking. He got his own whole channel, for real. I'm telling you, for real. Most High got his own YouTube channel, man. I'm serious. And right now I can show it to you and show you his channel. You wouldn't even believe me. You wouldn't believe me. I don't care if nobody don't believe me or not. I told you what I said, and then he said like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, he has his YouTube channel too. Like, why would I want to hide this from the whole world? You know what I mean? Like, but like we working in a way like it's different. And I know some people may not watch this channel this deep. You know what I mean? It's too early, so if I say things like this, we're gonna see how many people paying attention and can just want to ask questions like, "How do you know?" and "How do you what is the channel?" Then if you go on the channel and you tell me what you think, I'll give you the channel. Like it ain't no, I give you the channel and like what I know how it's working with me, I know who it is. And I ain't gotta hide that. But I protect him because like he don't need nobody going there. He don't like people going there. You know what I mean? Cursing and all that stuff. He don't like cursing. He don't like that because other people that's in there. You know what I mean? That's in the just watching the channel. He said some of the people don't like that. You know, and people be talking to him, and man, they don't even know who it is. For real. Like that's how my life is. Like man, I love it. I love my pops to death, man. Like I love that dude. Like man, like how he just worked with me and deal with me is so blissful and beautiful, man. Like you can't explain it. Like because if I explain it, you're gonna think it's something else from other ways that you was taught. If I tell you from my experience, man, ain't that something? Now this butter used to be 5 in a pack. I knew they cut it down to 4. It's 4 in a pack now. I kept wondering why butter keep going so fast? The margarine, people like to say margarine butter. Hell, I call it butter anyway. But yeah, this man. There used to be 5 of these in the pack. Now that they got smaller and the they only put 4 in the pack. Yeah, so me, I talk about my pops all day though. You know, I can do that. Like how he came to my life, like in the way he working. Yo, it's something special, man. It's something so special. Like, people have to experience it. And then, like, if I can give you his channel, and then if you sit down and you watch it long enough, you tell me what you think. You tell me what you think. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's like, we got, like, this one little buddy on there that come in and leave a comment. And he know, see what I'm saying? He know, my one buddy know. Like it's always stuff coming around. He'll just do anything. You know, just to let you know, like I ain't just sitting here talking. So we got our little, you know what I mean, like our little team. It's like three of us. You know what I mean? Pops, me, Pops, and other individual. And they know who it is, and I know who it is. But man, and Pops cool, man. Like he love it. Like he always happy. You know, he be tired though, man. He be really tired. Man, I see. He work hard, man. Like whoa, he work hard. Like as a regular human being. Like however he doing what he doing, I know he be tired. So things are happening. You know what I mean? I know how they happening. And I know a lot. Man, I'm not here to try to convince nobody about God, like how people do in religious groups. Oh God, this. Oh God, like man, that's kind of aggravating. All that hollering, I can't. That's aggravating. I don't like all that hollering. It's aggravating. Oh God, yeah, God, yeah, like man, oh, you gonna have a heart attack. Keep playing. You know, but some people, you know what I mean. They have to talk like that to get people attention, and I understand that. But some people, you look at them like they doing it for nothing. Man, I follow this one guy now on YouTube. Man, this man really can preach the Bible, man. Let me go get my charger. It says man, he really can preach the Bible good. And like my boy Reno right here, he good at it too. I ordered his shirt. He a Christian guy, you know what I mean, and can preach the Bible good. And man, that's my brother right there. Yes, sir. Yeah, but keep a rich mentality. That's what this shirt say. Cause spiritually, like you know, I be connected with a lot of different things in a lot of different ways, and it's in the physical. Then it's not just like you know in the fairy tale world. Trying to figure out how to put this here. Man, it's gonna stay there. This cord just don't want to act right sometimes. 3 and 3. Yeah, so you know what? I'm just about to bake all this chicken. Now I can't make no gravy for it, so I use the other gravy. Uh, Now I have to season my chicken. Yeah, but so yeah, you want to put me to the test, but y'all call it a test. If you want to know, I'll show you the channel. You tell me what you think. You say, nah, don't do that because I don't need nobody. It's nothing I can do about nobody going in there off of what I'm speaking about and then trying to attack him. Like, man, I'd be pissed off. Literally. Physically and spiritually. So I put some I put curry on almost everything. I showed the names just a little bit. All right, YouTube. I put curry on everything now. So my whole house smelled like an Indian guy, an Indian person's house. Boy, call me back here. You got somebody to drive. Glad you do. Yeah. Just talk to myself like I always do. So it looks like I'll be taking the rest of the week off and have time to do my work on my workshop classes. That'll be y'all Christmas present. My workshop's really a beautiful thing. But you gotta keep your mind and your hearts open and be able to receive this truth. I can't force nobody to see it. All I can do is just show you what, you know what I mean, I know. I need to put this over here so I can see. I like a lot of garlic too. Yeah, so it's gonna be really nice. To share my thoughts and blueprints with the world. I'm not just sitting here talking. I'm just gonna keep coming because this is what I do. It only makes sense. All right, that's my chicken season. Hold on, let me just get a better look at it. I'm gonna wash this chicken. What do they call it? Salmonella off my hands first. Oh, man. Let me stop. I'm about to start talking to myself. I forget I was on here, but I'm waiting for that one person to come in that need that conversation, that support right now. They need somebody to talk to. They may have saw this and didn't think it was real and left and didn't come back. Only thing I do is be here for a couple of hours and then off to the races, to the bed. I'm sleeping. I'm gonna eat, go to take a nap, and I'm gonna get up early in the morning and start doing some work on some things. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I bet you when people like mine say zero, and every now and then I might get one person. But it's been a while. It was like 45 minutes, like 30 minutes before one person came in and I guess looked at my channel and they went off, and then nobody hadn't been back since. And so I bet you other people like, man, ain't nobody watching, and they think they gotta stay on here long and all that stuff. Nah, that's why divine guidance is much needed when you come, like when you spiritual like me. When you like me and who I am, I have to have divine guidance and my divine team to help me through these processes. Like when I'm saying there's a certain person out there I'm supposed to talk to and communicate with, like I'm hearing that. Like I'm feeling it, rather, I should say. But it's just something like just telling me like, yeah. Like, cause I don't come on here and say that. Like that wasn't my intention to come here and say that. It just come out like that. And I just keep talking the way I'm talking. And that's it. So I got like about 15 more minutes. Well, actually, I'll stay until I finish cooking. I can do that. Man, I can use a cup of coffee. Bam! Yeah. I'm happy, excited. I don't know. Y'all gave me energy today. Because to be honest with you, I was feeling a little down earlier. And then I came here and it actually helped me. I appreciate y'all. Maybe I was the one that needed help, needed somebody to talk to on here. When I'm looking for somebody else, it was me the whole time. Nah. I know it's somebody else. So I just wait around. What to do though? I'll put that. Yeah. Excuse me. Pepper. Like, I'm working on getting me a doctor so I can go to the doctor here. And stuff like that, so I can get my sinuses fixed. But I need my car. That's the only thing that's holding me back. My car. I paid for it already. They can't find the title to the car. I'll go ahead and tell you the story. They can't find the title to the car. I mean, they couldn't find the title to the car, so they said they was getting a new one coming in. That's been like 6 weeks ago. And I already, I'm waiting on the car that I paid for. Like, I have to go through stuff like that, and that's frustrating, because, like, I need to go to the grocery store. I don't have, you know what I mean? And then I have other stuff I need to take care of that's important. Like, going to the doctor, like, getting this health care. Now that I'm here in Massachusetts, like, they were telling me, like, they got the best health care or whatever system for people. And so I got information on how to do all that. But I think I need to go down to a couple places. I don't know how to get there. Nobody, they give you a little information, but they're not going to help you like that. So I need my car. Frustrating. You know what I mean? Like something I've been waiting on for like almost 2 months. And this something they should have did because they let me give them some money down to hold the car because I was trying to move in this place. And at the same time, they both came at the same time. You know, the house, the place here, and the car. So I had to give them some money down and wait a couple weeks. When I took them the money back, when I took them the rest of the money I owed them, they didn't have the title. Like if you knew I was gonna be, it took me like 6 weeks actually. They gave me. It took me 6 weeks to finish paying the car, and they should have had the title by then. And they still don't got it. Then they keep telling me, "Oh, I'm gonna save your phone number." Don't save it. Then when I call, then they say, "Is this your phone number?" I'm gonna save it. Like, man, I don't care. Like for the price what I paid for the car, you run off with that little bit of money. Go ahead. Excuse me. You know what I mean? Like I'm not worried about it. I'm used to stuff like this. That's why I put myself in a position to make good money. You know what I mean? And I gotta be in my peace while I'm doing that too. Like I don't like my peace like being disturbed and all of that for no reason. Like people wanna play. That's aggravating. Time we got time. Gotta reset my clock on my stove. Yeah, so I can't do nothing. Like now I'm getting down to grocery. Now I gotta pay Uber like $40 to go grocery shopping, man. I don't have nobody I can call and say, "Hey, can you take me to the grocery store?" My sister, but she don't talk to me no more because she thought she was gonna use me. Like they thought they was gonna mess over me and like pretend like she wanted to help and all that. And then I just saw her dark side. She ain't like that, basically. Like that hurt me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm all the way up here. I don't know nobody, and then you don't even talk to me no more. Over nothing. You made me out a problem. How can I move somewhere like this and then I become a problem to somebody? No, I got to duck and dodge and do all that. Man, I've been tired of that. So I can't call her up. And then if I do, like my bike's sitting out there, I can use the bike to ride it to go to the grocery store, but I can't because I didn't have the tires fixed. That's the only thing that need to be fixed. You want to help me do that? She breathed hard. Like that, I'm like, damn. I'm like, man, I'm just pissed me off one day. Like, man, I didn't like that. Then you telling me I gotta crawl before I walk. Like, really? Man. Like, just hurtful stuff, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't, like, it's hurtful, man. Like when somebody, a duty like this, like leave you hanging like that all the way up here, knowing you don't know nobody. And then like now here I go, I sit, and I need help so bad. And then like let's say 2 years down the road, you want me to forgive and forget, like how she done me when I was here. Hell no, there ain't no thought about it. You burnt your damn bridge. I'm gone, man. I don't deal with you. Well, you don't deal with me. You don't deal with me. So why should I go back over there, go back around her, and then try to apologize and make up for something I ain't had, like, you know what I mean? That I didn't even create this situation. You did. Then they want me to tell me to forgive and forget. Love thy neighbor. Hell, they ain't loving his neighbor. I'm your brother. And I'm literally your neighbor. You live 2 streets over. Like, you know, so I gotta do what I gotta do. If I gotta pay for Uber, I gotta pay for Uber. If I had my bike, there wouldn't be nothing. I put my little sack right there I got on, my little lunchbox on. I go and, you know what I mean? This grocery store right down here I can go to. This Spanish grocery store. I can go there and get some things. A Family Dollar right there, but I have a bike. I can ride the bike to go get this stuff, but I can't. Because $200 in bicycles, I can't even use. And then they've been sitting there for like 2 months like this now. Think no anybody, like, I don't know, like, I try to find a little bike shop at, oh, it's all the way in Holyoke. Like, that's so far. It's on the outskirts of this city, man, like in the suburbs. 20 minutes away from my house. He thinking like that's like an hour and a half drive away. But you drive long, it takes her longer, like to the mall over here. It takes her longer to get to work than her going from home to get to the mall. It takes longer for her to drive to work than to go to the mall. She act like the mall is so far. And then telling me, oh, we don't have a mall in Springfield. It's in Holyoke. Motherfucker, it's the same goddamn thing, man. Only speaking in that energy. Like, you have to be like that. Like, you be ready to tell them that same exact way. Like, because they trying you. Like, what? For what? Like, don't play with me, man. Like, you want to pretend like, you know what I mean? All these years, like, been like 9 years, man. I've been cool, tight. Then you turned on me, man, for no reason. Then you want to go to ask strangers and people in the neighborhood and stuff like that, man. You know how people is. They don't like to talk to people they don't know and stuff like that. You know, and it's like, and then I say that to her, and she try to tell me, well, you just got to ask them. And why would I have to ask somebody, you my sister, you been here for 53 years? I shouldn't have to ask nobody for nothing. You should have just guided me where I need to go, and then the rest of it I can figure out on my own. You know what I mean? Man, chicken smell pretty good. See, I can beat it one way and then back another way again. That's why I'm gonna send the master. Like, I can do that. But I'm only talking to that energy right there in the ethers. You know what I mean? Like, cause it's painful, it hurt when I'm sitting here. And then, like, I need to get to the grocery store now. And then I got other things I need to try to line up, like, you know what I mean? I asked her for a dentist. Where a dentist at? Oh, I don't know a dentist. Damn, you never took your kids to the dentist? Your son's just now 22 years old. I'm like, man, she don't know where a dentist at. But you see my grill fucked up, but you can't, you know what I mean, give me no guidance on helping me find a dentist. Man, I'm not up here partying, drinking, hanging out, looking for a girlfriend. Man, I came here still on straight business, man. Like, then you would do me like that? 246, 246. Then you would do me like that? Like, make me a problem? How can I become someone and be a problem when I already came with problems I'm trying to solve? And all I need to do is get back in the truck like I did, and then just help me get around so I can get a vehicle. But I really didn't want to move nowhere because I want to stay with her and just go ahead and spend me about $4,000 or $5,000 and buy me a nice, good, dependable vehicle. But I couldn't last that long there, so now I'm working this way. And it's harder because I have to use my work trucks and stuff to do that. And then when you get off in the trucks, I'll be out there riding. You see me trucking hard. Then when I come home, like, I don't know the area. I don't want to ride in low limb and knock a hole in top of the people, to equipment and top of the truck. So, like, just got it, you know what I mean? Just take it a day at a time. Or disconnect and reconnect. Oi. Oh, that's what that means. Oi. Flavia Daniel said, oi. Oh, oi. Oh, that's what that means. Yeah, so that's frustrating, man. I'm over here cooking with my chicken. Got my corn right there. I like black pepper in my corn. That's why you see the dots. Boom! Yeah, so when you're an angelic being, like, you're a problem everywhere you damn go, man. That's aggravating. But as long as I got somewhere to live and I can get by, my license is back straight now, and I got a little money, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, in my pocket, I got enough money stacked up where, you know what I mean, I can make different moves. Like I can sit down this whole week until, you know what I mean, I'm working on this other job right now. It seems like I'm gonna have to wait till next week to start this new job. So I gotta wait on that, and I'd rather have this job a lot better than the other job. If not, I got another way out too. I'm already talking with another guy. He want me to drive for him so bad right now, and he knows what he's doing. The other company, the last truck, they didn't know what he was doing. You know, so I just have to let the divine work. So I did everything I can do, and then I just sit up and relax. You know, in trucking, everybody like to play games and lie to you and do all that because they think you're going to do that to them. It's a whole bunch of nothing be going on. And I want to help fix that. That's one of my projects I'm going to show where we all can work together. And I'm going to show you a system that can help a community, everybody in the community. You can use your 401k and do this. And that way, when you invest this way, you're gonna see your investment. You're gonna see it. I'm gonna show you how to do it, and you get a check every week. You get that'll be supplemental income. That's what you're looking for. Like just leave it at that. You know what I mean? At least you better like the way I can show people. You can at least bring in $2,000 a month easily. The way I'm gonna show people, and that way you can. That's your mortgage, or you know what I mean. Your lease for your place to live, or your mortgage and your car payment, or it's just your car payment, or you just want to save the money and take it that little money you make in the next 3 months, that'll be say 6,000 and reinvest it another way. I'll show you how to do that too, where you can make more money, but you have to start off small. And this thing can go a lot of ways, so that's why I'm willing to network with other people. We put our heads together and we keep growing this thing, man. When I show it to people, when I show it to you all, you're gonna say, "Oh, you're gonna think like, damn, this been right in front of my face the whole time, but you just need somebody to put it together." That's me, big dog. That's what I am, man. That's what I do. I'll put it together with you. You know what I mean? So I'm looking for people to network with. Like, seriously, you don't have to have experience in this stuff. Like, you just gotta have an open mind and an open heart. That's it. And then I'm going to show you, like, and everything what I do when it comes to the numbers, everybody get a printout of how much the company made, this and that. Ain't no, no, you get to know every damn thing. We don't have nothing from the angelic kingdom. We don't have nothing from nobody. When it's there for help to help the communities, to help humanity evolve and move forward into the future in the right way. What we need to hide stuff for? I don't have nothing just to be a billionaire. Yeah, I'm a billionaire. That don't make you nothing, man. When you spiritually, you know what I mean? When you a general, spiritual, a warrior angel like me, a top ranking general, I'm a 5-star general from spirits around, well respected. Been told that so many times by archangels, Pleadians, Arcturians, all kind of beings, man. Well, I ain't gonna say all kind of beings, but just all even people, like a lot of stuff, even though my energy. But he don't know me, but he know the energy. Like, man, whoever you is, whoever they is. So, I have a lot of things. They got something gonna blow y'all mind. Like literally, you're gonna think like, how you gonna do that? It's only gonna make sense. It's easy. They doing it. They already doing it. But they design like it for their buddies. So all we do is just put in the work to do the same thing they do. Copy, paste. You know what I'm saying? Copy and paste this shit. That's it. Copy and paste. Copy, cut, and paste. That's it. Because these people created monopolies out of something that can help communities. For the elite, the 1%ers they call them. Well, I'm a 0.001%. That means that's how rare I am on the planet. It's only like 0.001% of people like me on the planet out of all these billions of people. And I'm going to show you why. I mean, I'm going to show you that truth, brother. And I'm going to show you why I am a 0.001%. I'm going to show you why. But it's going to take some time. It's going to take a lot of hard work. And I'm not trying to go in and convince nobody. If you're on board, you're on board. If you're not, I can't slow down and try to convince you. Hell no. You see it, better come on. If not, I ain't got time to be, I don't have time for that. I got too many responsibilities. That, you know what I mean? Like, that I know what I have, you know what I mean, as kingdom responsibility. And it's like, it's a lot of that stuff. And so, as you see me on this channel, you're going to see me just constantly growing with community, not just growing for my damn self. No, I don't want to do that. You start back watching from the beginning, you see my first video to now how I grew my damn self. Now I got to grow with communities, you know what I'm saying, so we can grow together. Because if I don't grow with communities, how the hell I'm going to keep growing? Can't do it by myself. Like, I need a trucking company to give me a job so I can keep going. I need a landlord to pay for to rent from. I need the light company to keep the electricity on. I need the heating company for the heating. All of that. So there's nothing to do by yourself. I mean, when it comes to when a lot of people say, oh, I did it by myself. I'm just, gonna do this and that by myself. No, I mean, it's better for me to stay in my peace to myself instead of being around toxicity, allowing myself to be around toxic stuff. And people that don't mean they selves no good. So if they don't mean they selves no good, I'm looking at it, seeing that, shit, they ain't gonna mean me no good. So I say it's better for me to stay to myself. And then when the energy that requires me to live the life that I live, a lot of people can't stand in the energy. That's why I be a problem too. The place where I go. And so, like they say, God will clear the way out, move everybody out of the way just so the divine can work. That's true. That's what happened with me. Like nobody's there. This thing's so spiritual with me. Cause like it's not a game. Like I can't I wouldn't even play. This thing is not no game at all, period. Well, my dinner almost ready. So I guess I'm gonna be getting ready to get off of here, and hopefully tomorrow, I gotta see how things go. I can come here and start a workshop. I don't know, things just change like that with me right now anyway. Then after a while I have more space, more time to sit here and work from YouTube. to connect with people around the world, to help with processes, to help communities evolve into into better situations than the situation they're facing now. Ow! Yeah, the rest of the chicken, I'm just gonna cook this up in. Yeah, I'm gonna serve it good. Yes, sir. Man, my pops out there moving though, man. He be doing his thing, boy. He's so happy and excited right now. Well, I guess YouTube don't want nobody to come check out my channel. The people who were there, they bypassed it. That's why sometimes, like, the divine, like, God and, let's say God, how people say it, and, Jesus or whatever here in America, or Allah, or Buddha, whoever, they'll guide you somewhere, and you overlook it. Because, like, you know what I'm saying, used to the projections and illusions, and then you would think you would miss me. You would go right past me like, oh, man, ain't nobody, look at that guy. You would start judging me, saying this, saying that, but that's why you hide us on in plain sight. Put it right in front of your face. So when the time comes, you can't say, but I thought, nah, yeah, you knew, but you just went on the other way anyway. Because you worried about what other people are going to think and say because you watching that guy, or you think that guy is that and other, like, yeah. I'm gonna check out my chicken with no flour. Boom! Yeah. After a while I have stuff I can set up, like, lighting, I guess, stuff like that. So that way people can see, after I start building on to this project. Like I keep working on the project. Hey man, guess what? Guess what? Potatoes done. I can make mashed potatoes. Boom! I gotta get me a screen like when I'm frying chicken so the grease won't pop all over the stove. I keep wiping it over 100 times. I don't know why I keep putting stuff in my way. Just trying to get adjusted to this house. I had this right here, I bought these bath towels, you can't tell, but I bought these like 5 years ago. And I used maybe a couple of them, and then they came in handy when I needed them, because I didn't have nothing. Like I said, I haven't really been able to, have my transportation go around and pick out things that I need. But I do have this though. Boom! I make sure I got one of these. I don't play when it comes down to eating and cooking, baby. 4 sticks of butter for $3. No, I think it's like $2. I got so much stuff I can talk and share on here, like, man, it's infinite. Like, literally. No joke. Almond milk, it's a sweetened kind, but I need a little something to make the potato cream. I love black pepper. All right, everybody. It's almost time to eat, so it means I'm going to have to exit the building. My life seems boring, right? You should see the Most High life. You think he's super boring. He go places, do things, and be around people that you think it's boring because he always says stuff. Like me. And he loves chicken. Oh! Yeah, man. Oh, I wasted grease. This right here I was cleaning, spent the handle around, and it slid off, and now I got a mess to clean up. So, hey, it was nice coming here, sharing my life with y'all. But boom, I'll holler. All right, collective. All right, tribe. All right, divine. Boom. I'm out.